broken, despite the fact it's been debugged.
Oh no.
Look, sometimes Stream Deck is nice, other times it's a dick. And today it wants to be a dick.
Yeah.
It wants to be a phallus.
You want to finish that sentence?
I mean, I didn't really have any way to finish that sentence, but
On the 13th of October, thus it was declared that they wish to be a phallus.
a phallus.
Oh, okay, good. You're gonna finish the word this time.
Well, I did finish the word the first time round. How dare you? The mic must have caught out.
Yeah, it cut out, but it cut out on ill, so it's just it is stopped.
And also it's my one of my older sister's birthdays today, so happy birthday to them.
Yes.
But yeah, welcome everybody to the usual things of D&D here on Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes. Also, we have a cat. You may not be able to see her, but she's in that bag.
She is indeed in the bag. I could see her from that angle.
You can see her, but all my camera sees is a black void in a white bag.
Yes.
As it should be. As it should be.
She has white socks though, so
You can't even see the white socks.
yeah, you can't even. Yeah.
I don't think I could, even if I made my camera feed larger. Nope, you still can't see her. The void, but she is in there. And confirm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, bit of a change around for this week. So, for those not in the know, last time, our wonderful band of misfits, the Chuckleheads, whatever, call them what you will, pirates, thieves, rogues, heroes, had finally sealed away the calamity known as Ebenrath into his own artifact known as the Black Staff of Ebenrath. After quite a harrowing fight, to which chat, you saved the damn day, because I actually went back and checked the logs of everything. Oh my god, if you weren't doing heals, they would have died. It would have been a full TPK.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your services were appreciated.
This is why you should always have a cleric in the party.
Some sort of dedicated healer man or a butt ton of healing items. Anyways, but yeah, with the fight all said and done, you landed the ship and began to do massive repairs on the Dreadclaw, which is missing the front half of the ship. So no fancy bow cannons. Hearing you whimper. Taz takes a moment to mourn the loss of parts of his ship.
God. Oh,
But
dear.
we catch up with you guys after an unspecified amount of time, to which you've all had a long rest, and you've all successfully leveled up. So congratulations, you're now what, level 17?
Yes, that would be correct.
Mm-hmm.
And not far off the
20
I was anticipating this running to, but
Yeah.
high-end 5th edition, it becomes really hard to scale for high level beyond just, make a level 20 character, you're fighting a Harask, let's go. That is basically what max level D&D devolves to. But this session is going to be an epilogue session. That's why I gave each of the players a little bit of homework to do, and it was just to sketch out in no broad strokes how their characters would disappear off into the sunset after you guys have sort of returned to Fort. I believe you guys were heading to Fort Iron Tower to make sure everybody was okay.
I want to say yes.
So you're welcomed as heroes and given your accolades, your triumphs. Lots of gold.
Like the end of Star Wars.
Yep, cue to John Williams and the awkward stand on the stairs with your medals.
Yeah.
In fact, a friend of mine at his wedding had that as they were walking out the initial like vows bit.
What, the Imperial March?
No, the Medal Award scene in New Hope.
Yeah. my friend did as well, but it was a traditional Chinese wedding, and he was like, I'm going to get in there somehow, and it was literally like a few bars of it as they were walking out.
Oh, right.
Oh no, it was the whole thing.
Like, oh yeah, no, but he was like just determined to get it like on, like in there. He's like, I want it in the wedding. Give me at least this.
And I heard of somebody who managed to convince, because they had a live pianist to play the wedding music, and they managed to slip in Power Rangers theme tune.
Yes.
I later found the person that they were talking about. They've also done it with Lord of the Rings.
Nice.
I don't want to give anything away if I ever do get married, but I do have a plan. There is the start of Pokemon Red and Blue reorchestrated. The whole intro, but of course it does the build up, the
God. Yeah, Chrissy challenges to a battle.
Yeah, I'm walking down the aisle to that.
Well, no, my brain just thought like, no, instead of the usual giving of the rings, no, you each now pick your starter Pokemon.
Oh God.
If you pick the correct ones, congratulations. If you pick the wrong ones, oh dear.
Me and Tom also have talked about it. Who knows if it will get done or not, but Tom has actually also said that he is tempted to rickroll me in vows as well.
Wait, what? Hang on, what?
Him stand there, I'm never going to give you up. I'm never going to let you down.
Right, okay.
That'll be smooth.
Or he said the other one will be to slip in the Kings and Queens song from Horrible History.
Oh, yeah.
That's fitting for you too.
And you have to make additions so that Charles III is in there, and if he passes away, then William will be in there.
Yeah, that's what Tom was like. He's like, he could have had any Tom, Dick, William, Stephen, John.
William, Stephen, Henry, Stephen. No, hang on. William, Henry, Stephen.
Henry, Stephen, Henry, Richard, John.
Henry, Richard, John.
Edward, two, then three more Henrys join our song. Edward, Richard, Henry, Ed again. Mary, one, Good Queen, Bess, Jimmy, Charles, and Jim, Will, Mary, Anna, Gloria, George, Will.
This video has just been copyright stricken.
Yeah, it's fine. Now we're past the 15-minute mark, I think.
It's just past the what you call it, isn't it? It's just saying the
something like that.
Yeah, the names. It's just saying names.
It depends on how aggressive the bot's feeling.
Yeah, it's just a name. It's just a name, man. It's just a name.
Anyways,
it's a name.
Names.
No, speaking of names and titles and all that fun things. So, an unspecified amount of time has passed. I'm going to ask each of you to roll me a d20.
We're rolling initiative. Done.
No, this is just a flat d20, no initiatives.
Oh, okay.
Could you imagine though that it was like, it's just a normal day. We parted our ways. We're in our house and that, and then all of a sudden you just get in your brain to roll a d20 and you're like making a cup of tea or something.
Yes. Oh my God.
Wait, you don't get?
Oh no.
You don't get that feeling every week?
No, I mean in game. I mean our characters. All of a sudden, all at the same time, just get this calling in their brain.
God.
I rolled a d20.
I mean, I rolled a 1 on D&D Beyond, but since everyone else is rolling on Roll20, I don't know whether that would count.
I've got Roll20. Roll20. I've got D&D Beyond open.
Okay. I was going to say, Rogue, did you mention that you wanted to go after me?
I would.
Okay.
Mostly because I presume Eppa is not going to be able to get rid of Das.
Not immediately.
Did you
There may
watch
be-
that video? Sorry.
There may be duties for you to fulfill.
I was going to say, did you watch that video I sent last week in the chat? Because that is very Daz and Eppa.
I'm trying to remember what it was.
Which
I'm a king. I'm a king, and
I'm a
yeah.
I
I'm a
might have
king
done,
from
but I forgot
Yonderland.
about it.
Yes, I love that one.
I'll have to remind
Yeah.
myself. But yeah.
If you find
Yeah.
a third kobold, you can be 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
We can be the kobold hive mind.
I mean, there was a blight bite.
There was, but he's a treacherous bastard. He does not count
my
as
God.
third.
Das, you can have triplets.
I mean,
Jazz
Actually, I
quickly
might-
rewrites the scrolls of history.
I'm just gonna kidnap a random kobold baby. Don't mind me.
No, you just give me a great.
It's a lot less sus when you realise it's just picking up an egg.
Yeah.
I've now just got this brilliant idea in my head of playing a kobold orphan,
Oh god.
but their nemesis is not like anyone at the orphanage or anything like that. No, it's their parents determined to get them back.
Oh god.
Oh, that'd be
God.
so twisted and left up. Anyways, going through everybody's roles. Technically, Eppa has the highest right now at 14.
Oh god.
I haven't rolled yet, so
Yep.
bear with me.
That's right. But I know Eppa wants to go after Das.
Oh,
I was gonna
18.
say, I think I'm seeing the bag move in the background, so
Yes, Persephone has retreated deeper into the bag.
yeah.
Yep,
Let's-
she has indeed retreated deeper into the bag.
Let's ban this bot. Let's ban this bot. Bum bum bum. Bum,
Good
bum,
swing of the
bum.
banhammer there. So, with that all said and done, now that we have Tink's one. So, Tink, you are currently riding higher than 18. So, Tink, tell us, how does her story end?
Well, first of all, because I've only just remembered, and this might put you on the spot, so you might have to circle back around to this. But didn't she have something with Dionysus? Was going to get her to do something.
Yeah.
You're
That
a
is
favor.
very
You are a
true.
favor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do
oh,
owe him
God.
a favour, but he hasn't specified when he will come and collect.
Oh god, I think I can
Yeah.
find I think I can find a creative way of getting Dionysus to do that favor.
So yeah, I didn't know if there was ever a circle back round to that. That was just something that I've literally just thought of now, so that wasn't that wasn't part of it, but it was just like, was I meant to do something?
I consider it a story hook for a future high-level adventure.
Mm,
Oh, fun.
interesting. Interesting.
Mm.
But anyway, so I was really unprepared and I came up with this morning. But it's vaguely. Well, obviously, Tink gets sorted out and that. She goes back to her studying because I'm sure everybody's forgotten that was originally why she was on land, was to go to university.
She's taken a gap year.
It's been one hell of a gap year.
It really was a hell of a gap year. So of course she goes back to her teacher and just to see how he is and that. Obviously as well, still kind of pop teacher, but she's like, nah, I'm just gonna dead and bury that. Just show off my accolades and that, and I will sail away and leave them to it. We'll stay correspondence. And then she uses obviously the newfound knowledge and obviously artificial skills and that and I thought that this was quite a cute little ending for her. Tink ends up making accessible weapons and gear to help land dwellers, sea dwellers, sky dwellers, etc. go to other realms and that accessibly. Leading on to the 3 kobolds in a trench coat or a diving suit, as it may be, that is the kind of thing that she will make.
My brain went over a very dark thing of like, it's 3 kobolds in a diving suit. And then you kind
I mean, we have had 2 in a diving suit.
This is very true.
But my brain's just went down the dark rabbit hole of like, yes, pressure differential.
Yeah. But yeah, so like, because obviously she is essentially a sea person that is living on land. So making more things, accessible, vice versa. So land dwellers can go below and what have you, but also things obviously like the extendable trident, and things like that, which again are sort of like useful and accessible for people of everything to use. So yeah, I thought that was a cute little ending. And then she may or may not have found a bard in a bar who's kind of obsessed with her now. And I'm just thinking of the meme, with Tormund and Brienne on the horses. Brienne's rolling her eyes.
Oh god.
Yeah, you're clearly not interested in the bard, but the bard is very interested.
Is very interested, and the bard may or may not look like Tom Cardy.
I rolled to seduce. I rolled a 1. Fuck.
Are you a dog?
What does your human bard do?
Oh.
Natural D20.
And for some reason now, I just see this bard like constantly bumping into Tink, but because it's somehow it's every different role he's played.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, just a very, very chaotic sort of bard, kind of obsessed kind of.
Oh god, that could be dark and horrifying. I've got ideas now.
Don't give him ideas. Oh no.
I wish I had a cup I could do the Bane thing.
Yeah, but the question is, would Tink's favourite film be Human Centipede?
I was wondering if in Bizarro World the bard finally gets a date, or if you would just do that shtick to scare them off.
Yeah, I just have the envision the Bran and the Brienne and Tormund meme with her rolling eyes and him just grinning.
Plenty of options there for future exploration. But that's kind of cool.
Yeah, there we go.
So I think has to put up with a bard, but also helping different members of all the planes sort of communicate and get on together. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Do we get to ask questions?
You may ask each other questions.
I've never really done an epilogue before. I'm kind of curious. So, what happens with Tink's 2 artifacts? Do you keep a hold of them to help you out, or what's happening there?
Well, I'm guessing, didn't we throw them in?
No, you sacrificed your connection to them.
Yeah.
So they're still powerful items, but for now they've gone back to silence.
I was going to say, so technically we still keep them, don't we? Yeah, we keep them. Because, like, with Sinju, she kept the crown.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just made its way back, forward to Tink.
Cool.
So, yeah, as far as I know, they're kept.
It's all fine. It's all good. Right, so after Tink on the list, that brings us to Well, it would have brought us to Eppa, but Eppa would like to go after Das.
Yes.
Hello?
Rex. Rex can go. Rex and TJ can go next if.
That's. I was about to get to that. Like, okay, then it would be Rex, then TJ, then.
Yeah.
Then Das and Eppa.
So Rex has been like kind of basically annoyed how they aren't like being. They want to be a bit more closer to nature. And what did by the way, one little question considering about level up. Could Rex actually multiclass into like 14 Blood Hunter, 2 Druid, and 1 Ranger?
If you want to take a level into Ranger, you're more than welcome to take a level into Ranger.
Yes, so Rex is gonna take 1 level in Ranger, and then he is going to find his way to Mizu and start to help local wildlife as a hobby, like basically like a hobby to help local wildlife, like whatever animals there might be, like, but mostly he is favoring foxes, of course, and other dog family because he likes dogs. And also he is trying to start up, like restart like the as his job. He is trying to like start to restart / begin again with like, was it like silver arrows?
The silver
Yeah,
arrows,
the silver
yeah.
arrows.
Yeah.
The Monster Hunting Guild, essentially.
Yeah, which will also have like this written like a long scroll of rules, which will forbid any kind of discrimination about like how blood hunters are being treated, and like he is trying to get it back together, so he will be in a sense basically a drill sergeant for new upcoming blood hunters.
Cool. That could be something fun to explore if we do future 5e campaigns.
Yes.
I kind of like the idea of the Silver Arrows now setting up shop within the Elven Shogunate.
Yes.
Like, got my brain thinking of like how two groups are going to interact.
Yeah. Also, like there is one little thing from me as a player. I don't really like elves.
I'll have fun with that because you decided to go. Yeah, I'm going to go to Mizu, the center of the Shogunate.
Yes, exactly. But as long as the elves are cooperative and being like genuine, like in general sense, not being complete dicks.
We shall teach you our peaceful ways through force.
Well, my brain's not percolating because I'd originally written the elves are like they go full isolationist, like post Sengoku Japan isolationist.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, at some point, they do break down the borders. I'm just trying to think how that would work. Maybe Rex's arrival is the first domino in that chain of events.
Possibly.
Yeah, you have given me ideas.
And then you got
Yes.
and then you got bunny made cafes. After
Mhm.
Well, if there are some who like to dabble into that sort of thing, then yes.
So it's kind of like the Hatters Guild, but
Yes.
it's like a maid cafe.
Maid
Where-
cafe where most of them are like trained killers anyway.
Yes.
I know, I just had the dumb thought of like elves, like obviously elves have pointy ears, but my brain's like, yeah, but they're not like really pronounced pointy ears. It's not like World of Warcraft level, absurdly pointy and long.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now the Rex is over there. He's a rabbit. They have big long ears. That trait eventually starts transposing across.
Yes.
Not necessarily through Rex bulking, but just by through some sort of genetic osmosis because magic.
Yes.
So what if you had a half elf, half bunny character? But they would have pointed ears, but they'd be rabbit ears.
Hang on.
Pointed rabbit ears.
I can test this. Give me a moment.
Wait,
Whilst I'm doing that,
we're considering that elves often have long pointy ears, and rabbits have long ears. Would you have really long bunny ears with points, or just really long elven ears that are a little bit fluffy?
I mean, that's a very good question. I'm just seeing what Brian's experimenting with. Don't mind me. Oh god.
I mean, it could go one of two ways. Give me a second. I'm just going to share my screen in the Discord call for everybody.
Okay.
What have you done?
So I cracked open Hero Forge. So
Oh.
I've done an elf with bunny ears.
Oh goddamn.
Ah.
It's the fact that they went horizontally out.
or you can have. I'm just going to get rid of the hair. Or you can have elves with ears like that.
Oh god.
Oh, those look like bad ears.
It's like the jeans meme. Do you wear your ears like do elves wear rabbit ears like this or this? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, where does the fluffy bunny tail go?
well,
Where all fluffy bunny tails go.
Mm.
So rather than a builder's bum, they'd have a builder's fluff?
Yes.
Oh god, yes.
Oh,
damn.
Can he fix it? The builder. Yes, they can.
Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh.
Yeah, Mopsy and Peter too.
Oh god. No, ending this right now. TJ, for the love of God, save us. What happens to TJ for his epilogue?
DJ will go back to. Hang on, I literally just looked at this.
Like awkward writers, he had it written down somewhere.
Yeah. In my head, and the notes I can't find. Yes, he is going back to
Black?
back to Aurelian Watch, and he is going to rejoin the Golden Wings Mercenary Company, where he will work his way up through the ranks and actually become a commander of a unit that works primarily on anger issues. And instead of lashing out at loved ones or pets or some random drunk guy at the bar who looked at you sideways, they're going to destroy buildings.
Demolition company. Oh my
demolition,
God, yes.
yeah, demolition company.
Yes.
So basically, your company is gonna be Marines.
minus the crayon eating.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine. They'll be an alchemist. They have completely safe and edible crayons.
And then for Fridays, you got crayon soup.
But they need the crunch.
Yes.
And the color, you gotta have the different colors for flavors.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh. Now I'm imagining TJ's future demo unit just has like a mad alchemist. It's basically the full A-team.
God.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Not quite sure what
He
TJ fits in that
actually-
hierarchy, but
So he has hidden Io's claw. He it's back in the slumbering state.
Mhm.
Still a badass weapon, but in the slumbering state. He has hidden that one and will not tell anybody where it is. So he uses the trident of the seas. I mean, that's just he makes enemies into 3-pronged pincushions.
somewhere off in the distance, besides, like, I could have sworn I left it around here somewhere. Some poor
And of course,
sailor.
he still but he keeps the awakened Umber Carapace.
And the Umber Carapace is grateful for the use. It likes being put to defense for once. So now I'm curious, what would TJ's reaction be when he realizes he can do an acid dragon's breath for that, and it's devastating.
Can he? I was looking at the item description, and that's not listed in this version.
So
You replaced it. You replaced it with the 15-foot wall of shield.
well, I was going to say, considering I think you didn't sacrifice your connection to it, so it would have gotten stronger. Its final unlock is basically cool. Now you have access to a Black Dragon's breath weapon.
Yes. Is
be
it
the
once per
worst
short
thing.
rest or once per short rest or long rest?
It was half your proficiency rounded up per long rest. Because essentially, like by top level, you got it twice a day, but prior to that, I think it worked out to once a day or thereabouts.
Proficiency bonus is 6, divided in half is 3, so 3 times per long rest.
Yeah.
He could make his own acidic trench. TJ's trench.
I mean, when you think about it, really good for demolition work.
That would be, yeah.
I mean,
do
it
feel
could-
like if you don't
it
find that, if you don't get told about this, you're gonna wake up one day with the worst case of acid reflux.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was picturing more TJ like doing the regular breath weapon, thinking, "Oh yes, this is going to be a beam of fire. This is going to be great," and then suddenly just acid everywhere. And it's like, what just happened?
And he is gonna blame it on the extra spicy hot wings he had the day before.
Yeah.
Yes. He ate the bones with him too. That's why he got the acid reflux.
Those too long.
Yeah, he will blame the hot wings, and then the realization that if the hot wings made him belch acid, what if he farts?
Oh,
Look
no.
of horror will come across his face.
Oh.
So TJ is becoming William Wallace, farting thunder.
Oh god, yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for TJ.
Alright then. And by last but no means least, that brings us to the two kobolds. So King, Captain, Lord of Kumo Das.
So, King, Captain, Lord, and Slayer of Dragons of Kumo Das returns to his kingdom a hero, a mighty ruler, a king, where after people had managed to rebuild their lives from the Storm Giant and the Blue Dragon's assault, they rejoiced with a coronation. But wait, there's more. One random day during his rule, he gets a special delivery. A basket delivered by a certain Greek god with a very apt delivery service name.
Mhm.
And
Yes. You need to sign here, please, darling.
all right, I'll just sign my name. Oh,
Fantastic. That piece of paper is for you, and I just need to take a photo for delivery, and we're done.
the sketch, yeah, like the sketch.
Sketch for delivery.
Yeah. And what's inside this basket is not one, not two, but 3 baby kobolds in the basket. You could say he has had triplets.
Please tell me they have moonstone dragon scales. Because they're meant to be like the fairy dragons, and they're cute.
I was going to say,
They're
although
green.
they do have a bit of a moonlight shimmer to them, but there was a bit of an incident where one of the maids comes screaming because the children had gone missing, and turns out they floated out of an open window. It took the palace staff nearly all day to find and retrieve the children from midair. No idea how on earth they managed to learn how to fly, but either way, the children's name are Dis, Dat, and Dees. I panicked with naming them. Okay. Dis, Dat, and Dees.
Last name nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty crazy. Yeah, one of them being Dis being a girl, Dat being a boy, and Dees just being Dees. He's well, I say they're like, I mean, I don't feel like a guy or a girl. I'm just Dees. So yeah, non-NBBB. And depending on, and Das had offered the rest of the party to be part of his council of one, to hopefully nurture, advise the children in the various arts of battle and arcane arts. Those who do stay have the delightful job of babysitting from time to time. Pepper.
I will be reading notes verbatim on this.
But yeah, Das is otherwise a pretty good dad. He does wait for some days where their mum may visit from time to time, but as far as that goes, she hasn't come along yet. But he still loves all 3 of them the same. He intends on giving the weapons that he accrued over the adventure to the 3 children so they can learn how to wield them with proficiency. The slumbering Shiro's fangs and Layton's emerald dagger and the +1 sword that used to be cursed, but now is not. But it depends on which one has an aptitude for what one. And yeah, he'll go on to live he'll go on to rule a very prosperous city. And on his passing, all 3 children would establish the Council of One, where they will continue the rule in their father's stead. And also on some occasion they do use the Big Claw and the Dread Claw for some joy rides and riding around on diplomatic missions now and again, including working with Tink to establishing connections to across the plains, as well as weapons for their own kingdom in the event that another storm giant or a blue dragon decides to invade. So, yeah, so King Catton, Lord, Slayer of Dragons, Das.
How
King
old
of
is
Kumo.
Das when Das dies?
How old is Das? That's a very good question. That's a very good question. I mean, I don't actually know how long kobolds generally live for.
Long enough.
Part of me likes to think that Das doesn't necessarily die of like natural causes, as opposed to he dies in glorious battle or something, or in a glorious way.
So I just looked it up. Kobolds typically die around age 20, reach adulthood at age 6, but can live up to 120 years.
Well, there you go then. Well, there you go then. Yeah, Das will live a healthy 120 years until his time comes, and then his children inherits the throne. This, that, and deeds.
110.
Yeah, 110.
Yeah, I imagine Das death also. It's Inglorious Battle. Das also does something stupid, thinking he can still do it, like does the full swashbuckler off the main mast.
Yeah. I think that's probably how he goes down.
Breaking his hip while landing wrong.
Oh god.
Then getting sepsis from.
Full Das somehow gets like a lethal. I was gonna say full Das, like he gets a lethal blow in, but it's just like door to the jungle, watch out for that tree, smack.
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
It does say most kobolds die from violence, accidents, or disease long before.
Well, there we go. He died from at least one of those 3. But yeah, as far as I know, if Eppa decides to stay, Eppa would be appointed his royal advisor as well as royal mentor of the arcane arts to the children.
What I'm hearing is Eppa is officially your royal grand vizier.
Yeah, essentially. And also glorified babysitter.
Oh, this is going exactly. I was expecting it would.
Yeah.
Alright then.
There we go.
But last but not least in the epilogue list, that brings us to wee Eppa.
So this is a relatively long list, so I do apologise. But
oh god,
the first.
Are you sorry though? Are you really sorry?
Not really. No.
I didn't think so.
Somewhat predictably, Eppa does take the role of essentially the man behind the curtain, making sure all the crazy shit Das does as King and Lord of Kumo doesn't kill people. And it's essentially, whilst this kingdom is incredibly successful and Das gets a lot of the public credit, Eppa's just in the background going, no, he didn't actually mean to do that. No. He's so stressed out, like thoroughly stressed out. He gets grey hairs before he's even 30.
Wait, grey hairs or grey scales? Like,
Kobolds have hair.
oh, okay.
Only a little bit of hair, but they do.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And
Okay.
accepts the dubious responsibility of being de facto godfather.
Yes.
To the point that actually, when you were talking about the 3 kobolds getting artifacts, if one of them finds it suitable, he will offer them Azulon's wing.
Nice.
In the background, he's also doing a lot of other things. He was told he wasn't allowed to die, so after about 70 years, he uses the clone spell to come back at the age of 10.
I knew he was going to do this.
Serpa has essentially started his pact with immortality. And once the trio of Fey kobolds are running things, despite their father, they are a lot more. I feel like they're a lot more even-minded collectively.
Yeah. You could say they're a bit of a hive mind of a kobold.
Oh no.
But yeah, when he has the chance to sort of like step back, like he has done a couple of the background. So one of the things he does do, he sets up a little demi-plane as a library that he connects to all of the various cities and whatnot that we've been to, so that if we did want to meet up at some point, it's just a case of pop into the library. Puts all the Draconomicon stuff in there. It's where, outside of actively helping in the kingdom, it's where he spends most of his time studying the Draconomicons and trying to find where the others are to bring them all into one place and make use of them for people.
So all I'm hearing now is Eppa has officially made L space in this homebrew world.
I'm not sure I get the reference.
Terry Pratchett. You have to be
Sure.
careful with libraries, because I forgot the whole thing that he breaks down, but basically libraries are dangerous, but that means you can go anywhere and any time. You can enter L space.
More or less. He spent quite a lot of time trying to convince the bronze staff to become a bronze revolver. I have not put in my notes whether or not that succeeds, but he has a lot of time to talk to him. But one thing he does do, and I'm going to make a note that I'm going to just quickly cast a spell into the chat.
Oh no.
He makes a significant effort to cast a very specific spell.
Oh. Aelin Smith. What?
Aelin Smeek's Draconic Ascension.
At level 17, I can learn this spell.
Okay.
I mean, you found dragons that are at least a century old. I mean, hell, just take one off of the gauntlets. Done.
Yeah, it would probably take a longer time to gather up all the money, but he's been cloning himself. We don't know if this is first, second, or third generation effort at this point, but he will essentially, like, he does feel like Eppa has become more calm over the generations.
Oh.
Most slightly less explosions, slightly more. Well, the world's still a bit fucked. Let's do what we can, and Eppa knows he can do quite a lot. So he turns himself into a goddamn bronze dragon. And I've checked. At level 17, he can make himself a fully adult bronze dragon.
Nice.
Okay. Nice.
So he still spends a lot of time in the library in kobold form, but goes around and, like, if people need help from a bronze dragon, he does that. Partially just so he can keep an eye on Maze.
Uncle
Because Maze is still alive.
Uncle Eppa, we need help with homework. Fine. Let me delve into the ancient knowledge of his library.
But part of that is because he wants to spend time to actually cleanse the cursed city and work away at its curse.
Ooh.
which is going to take a very long time.
Yeah.
Like, this is almost certainly, if we were ever going to revisit this character, this is almost certainly after that point.
Mm.
He sets like a clone of his dragon form in the southern continent, so it's nice and hidden out of the way. But over this time, he's almost certainly let far too many kobolds have rifles and revolvers.
Oh god.
Look, there was a kingdom. There were loads of kobolds that need help, and kobolds with mini rifles make very effective soldiers.
Yeah. And thus a free nation of Koboldia is born.
Baldy.
Dear God.
But he very much does sort of rather than the wizard in the tower, he's the wizard in a demi-plane library who goes out and occasionally just helps solve problems.
So you're going full modern Caden.
God.
I approve. This is kind of dope.
More Gandalf, but yeah. Gandalf is what I was using as inspiration, but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I found the thing, by the way. So L space. Knowledge equals power, which equals energy, which equals matter, which equals mass. And on that simple equation rests the whole of L space. It is via L space that all books are connected, creating ones that came before and influencing ones that come after. But there is no time in L space, nor is there strictly speaking any space. Nevertheless, L space is indefinitely large and connects all libraries, everywhere and every when.
Yeah, Monsieur Fix says more like Doctor Who. I mean, I see it. I see it. I see it.
He has almost certainly got more bastard children than Doctor Who, though.
Especially if we're doing Russell Davies Doctor Who.
more children than Das, at least. Oh god. God. Oh yeah. Oh god. I just thought. All Das's 3 kids has inherited his telepathy powers. So, yeah, or like mind reading powers as well. So they can all like speak to at least one person at the same time, like, come play with us. Like,
That's the kids in like pre-teens when they've just read some scary books and realised that's an option.
yeah. Yes.
Oh, in addition to the triplet bond that they probably already have.
Yeah.
Question about the triplets, though.
A significant responsibility Eppa takes upon himself is to stop them talking like they come from a Stephen King novel.
I do have
so
a question.
There is actually a Das dynasty.
Yeah.
There is a question I have about the triplets, though. Are they appropriately colour coordinated? Are they the 4 Huey, Dewey, and Louie?
I was going to say, are they blue, green, and red?
Yeah.
I like to say that Dis is red, Dat is blue, and D's are green. Although they have like the same kind of color, kind of scales, like there's like the slight sort of shimmer. So one of them has a slight red shimmer, one of them has like a slight blue, and the other has like slight green. Sort of thing.
It just only hit me now. It's like that they have to be color coordinated.
Yeah.
It's a triplet thing. They are automatically color coordinated the second they come into existence.
I mean,
fate demands such things.
I was assuming it was going to be like blue, pink, and
purple,
I don't know,
green.
I assume it's purple for non-binary.
Oh yeah. No, I mean that's also very true. Like purple or yellow.
Oh yeah,
Blue?
purple,
Yeah.
yellow, black, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was thinking more
something,
blue,
yeah.
pink, and heliotrope. One just comes out as a full rainbow.
Oh, it turns out each of the colours on the flag means a specific thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. I just assumed it was like a collective thing.
Ah.
No,
Yeah.
Because
no.
yellow is specifically anyone outside of male, female. White
Yeah.
is multiple or all. Purple is a blend, and black is agender.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Yeah. Yes, that's what it is on all the flags, isn't it? Is they're all the colours. You know, each colour combination of the flag.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense.
means
The day I learned.
because it's like with
Yeah.
me with omnisexual, it's got the blend of the bi and pan flag. It's that in between, so it's a blend of the two. Yeah, I can't remember what the colours are, but yeah,
That's fine.
they sort of work on the same.
I like to imagine that all three kobolds can converse with each other like telepathically, and then Das, knowing that they are conversing full in like telepathy, like you just have these like dinners, and everyone else is just like, what are they all thinking? Like, I don't
Well,
know.
it's just really awkwardly silent. The only giveaway is the fact that they're giving with facial tics every now and again, because whilst they're speaking telepathically, their face still gives it away.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, one of the servants will go to Eppa's room, who's not joining them for dinner, and it's just like, so they're doing it again, and you just have this moment as suddenly all kobolds at the table jump up as Eppa because Eppa can learn this telepathy spell, just yells at them that they're creeping out the staff.
The more in the know stuff, and it's like, are you guys having a telepathic conversation? Because I can't tell if that's really cool or really rude.
No, they say telepathically. No, yeah.
Also, I've just seen a funny meme, and I have to share it with you all.
Oh,
Me, I love D&D. Shadowrun. How would you like how would you like D&D, but your character can wear sunglasses and wash their ass more than once a month? Son of a bitch, I'm in. And my brain immediately went, there is no lie in that.
Oh.
But anyway,
God, can't imagine this party as Shadowrun characters. It'd be terrifying.
I did play Shadowrun for a little bit, and I played a street samurai. Had like a backup weapon, had a gun as a backup weapon, but mainly did swords. And when somebody commented on it, I'm like, hey, you can take the girl out of D&D, but you can't take the D&D out of the girl. Deal with it.
yeah, I did one as a one shot, and I did a ogre. It was meant to be like an ogre fighter with a great club, but the great club was a rocket launcher.
I've played some of the PC games, but I think in terms of actual tabletop, I think I played one session of what was meant to be a campaign. But it's in that classic, here's a university group that play role-play games together, and they say, yeah, we're going to do a campaign, and it's one session.
Yes.
And then falls apart.
Yeah.
Aw. Either way. Yeah.
So before we wrap up the end of the epilogue and I tell people what's coming next, although we've been talking about it anyway, do you guys have any questions for the DM about the world and the setting post this event? Any cool things you think I might have been noting in my mind? Because this isn't completely going away. It's just going on the back burner because DM wants to scratch a sci-fi itch.
How many dice worth of damage was due to pun damage?
Oh, all of it. All of that initial breath weapon was the pun damage. If TJ did not have the shield active at that point, you all would have died, and I would have been happy.
And would you be thinking about using the pun damage dice for the final boss or anything like that for the next campaign?
Possibly, depends on how out of control it gets.
Right, guys, we need to make this as out of control as possible.
Okay, it's us. When did we ever have control?
That's very true.
This is very true.
When were we ever in control?
Yeah, that's very true. I think I think 75% of the pun damage was mostly due to me, so sorry guys.
Are you though?
Yeah, and
A little.
Again, why not a bard?
Yeah.
In fairness, I did take some levels in Bard with Das.
This is true.
I definitely think that for the next campaign, you need to, if you're going to do pun damage, you need to track who's making you suffer, as well, so we can get the statistics.
Oh god.
But
Yeah, but it's more of a team effort. We all make him suffer.
We do.
Yes.
Yeah, but I love a breakdown. Statistics are fun. So I suppose my question is, based on our actions, mostly the epilogue stuff, what changes do you think happen in the world? Specifically off the epilogue stuff.
No, I hadn't considered the epilogues as such initially. But with the changes to the epilogues, certainly a lot more peaceful in the world now. Because the epilogue of the previous campaign left the elements in turmoil, so there was like really weird environmental stuff going on, which I didn't touch on all that much. But now, like, things come back to normal, so the world itself like begins to level out and actually start improving. I did have plans for the Dragonborn Empire to go expansionist, but considering the changes to the epilogue, that may now go sideways. And they might not go military expansion, but more economic expansion.
Oh,
no.
I see.
So if you think like Renaissance Italy and things like that.
Oh, cool.
And everyone has more access to better clothes and more intricate watchwear.
And painting dicks on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then certainly also elemental travel would probably end up being easier. That would probably be another major change. So now it would be so much like, oh, okay, we need to get plane shift and we need to make sure we get it right, down to because of Thinking Co's intervention. Now it'd be like major cities would just have a portal room dedicated to elemental planes to make elemental planar travel quick and easy. And there may be friction in that as a sense, but that would be like its own narrative thing.
I have a question.
Mm.
Ship repairs for the Big Claw. How much did that frickin' cost?
Why do you think it took it took Eppa a long time to get the gold together to do the Draconic Ascension?
He spent a long time doing fabricate. He spent some time learning how to craft jewels just so he could make piles of gems.
Oh yeah, there's one thing that I forgot. Somewhere in Seagate, either a guard or the mayor, depending, receives a blank envelope with 7 silver pieces.
He remembered. The mayor is impressed.
I mean, yeah. Like, yeah. Like, I imagine the mayor knows exactly who owed them 7
Oh yeah,
silver.
he'll be fully aware. It's like, yes, I know who owes that 7 silver. I will track him down and give him a thank you card. And it's said with all the venom and everything, you think, oh, Das is about to be assassinated, this is how he dies. No, it's legitimately a thank you card.
Yeah, like he receives this card like in his Royal Mail, pun unintended, and it goes like junk. This seems pretty formal. Thank you for the silver pieces. So he did receive them. Good.
Consider your debt paid. But I do have an interesting one from the Twitch chat just now. So the world is going Stargate, asks Monsieur Fix. Sort of, but not fully Stargate.
We haven't found other planets yet.
I also have like a question. Is it more like as the mayor receives the 7 silver pieces. Is it more like a proper mail channel, or is it like a Skyrim messenger who just appears out of nowhere?
What if it's Hermes?
It's Hermes. It's Hermes. Yeah, straight
like,
up, like
just a
this Greek god, like just comes to him, and it's a king has sent you this envelope. Not quite sure what's inside, but it jingles. So sign here, and sketch. Right.
I don't know.
thank
Sometimes
you.
he doesn't need the sketch. He just throws the envelope through the window.
Oh right, yeah, fair enough.
But Hermes ain't got
Consider it
time to hang
delivered.
around.
Yeah. At least it's full of. Yeah, sorry, you go ahead.
No, you carry on.
I was going to say, at least it's full of silver pieces and not anything fragile, like just yeets through the window and it just smashes.
Like, what is it that powers the big claw? Thorium?
Thorium. Yeah.
Thorium? Yeah. At least it's not something like thorium.
Yeah, that's very true. Oh god, that would have been.
Ooh,
Just
that-
It would have been fine. It just would have been one very loud thunderclap, a ball of lightning, and bolts coming out the windows.
Just a little like thorium dust in the envelope, so when it's opened, it is just scorched around the edges.
Okay, so since Hermes yeeted said envelope through the window, does that count as an act of God as far as insurance claims go?
I mean, technically, yes. The god was involved.
just lowercase god.
Oh god.
Oh god. And I just
Hermes will
realised,
come down
considering
and
gods are
slap you
active
and
in
fly
this,
out the window again.
gods are active in this world, does that means an act of God clause actually needs you to specify which god specifically
Oh god, yeah.
and
Yeah.
why.
Oh god, this actually reminds me of that one person who made those YouTube skits about like a guy with a car who was the pain for insurance companies. That every time he called, he had crashed into like the most rare cars in the world.
Oh god.
So my favorite insurance joke is a guy gets given an incredibly expensive box of cigars and he gets it insured. And eventually, the insurance company receives a claim saying that the cigars had been destroyed in a series of small fires.
He's not wrong. They were small fires, and it was one at a time.
But no, I have a question actually, because we had various friends who became elemental beings.
Yes.
One was a little phoenix egg friend,
Oh yeah.
as
Yeah.
well as I want to say Thor's daughter
Yes.
became the new anchor of the airplane.
Mm-hmm.
What's happened with them?
So they essentially become like not so much a god of their plane, but they're the ones that will organise everything and arbitrate. So, for example, in the airplane, everyone then will question like, well, is Das the rightful king of Kumo? Does he have an official claim to the throne? Everyone then kicks up a fuss, at which point Thor's daughter, being the core of the airplane, will actually step in and be like, no, he is king. He has won it by right of conquest.
And also by default through votes by default, because technically I was the only one that voted for myself and no one else actually opposed me, so technically I earned it. I earned that title. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I can't. A watery prince giving out scimitars with no basis.
No angry cloud demanding an enemy is a reasonable substitute for government.
So
Yeah.
going back to acts of God, how many women are going after Zeus for child support?
A lot.
A lot. Why do you think Hermes has that bar in the middle of nowhere? He has to go somewhere for some peace and quiet.
It's one of those things that we know that it's an unspoken rule amongst all the temples that they never encourage Zeus's bastards to go on crusade because they would take over the multiverse.
Yeah.
Just reminds me of that meme. Like where, everybody's telling Zeus not to stick his dick in it. And then
I'ma
all
do
of a
it
sudden,
anyway.
I stuck my dick in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, most Greek hero stories just begin with, unfortunately, Zeus is feeling horny.
Mm.
God damn it! Why?
Honestly,
does-
that's why Arachne is one of my favorite stories. It's one of the
Yeah.
few that doesn't involve Zeus.
Yeah.
Well,
But like, why? Why do I actually remember the one bullshittery episode where Wumble is like, "Don't stick your dick in crazy," but she's so hot.
But you don't stick your dick in crazy.
She's so hot though.
And you need to watch How I Met Your Mother. There was the crazy hotline.
Crazy,
Oh, yeah, the
hot
crazy
crazy
hot one.
scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the what's her face diagonal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched that series so many times it's not even funny anymore. Like it's the series itself is funny, but the amount I have watched it is not.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
And if anyone actually have ever visited my Facebook profile, there is actually Barney in the header image.
Honestly, I look forward to the day when one of us plays a D&D character based on Barney Stinson.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Because one, obviously a bard. Two, I would love to hear people's renditions of Nothing Suits Me Like a Suit.
Oh no. Oh no. I just got a bad idea. There is like five basically main characters in How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
And in that case, if we would play How I Met Your Mother themed D&D game,
Oh, no.
Brian could be Ted.
So I wouldn't know where to start.
Yeah. I mean, I know enough to be like, okay, yeah, I know who the characters are and some of the things that happen, but I wouldn't know enough about all the intricate like bits and pieces and that. And to be honest, I've never really been into American like sitcoms and that, so like take that as you will.
Yeah.
Also, if you look very closely at the bottom right hand corner of Brian's web cam,
There is.
there is a paw. There is a paw that is that was moving.
She isn't there. She has emerged with a paw.
Mhm.
What about the Earth plane? Just to get back to the subject matter at hand.
Yeah.
Because there was a good little stone elemental and a little phoenix that went into that.
Yeah. So now there is a rock bird in charge of the Earth plane, as opposed to a turtle. I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out, in my mind.
The fire plane and the earth plane have some tensions between each other.
I mean, yeah, but there would be tensions between the elemental planes anyway, because now, basically, you've opened those planes to planar commerce.
Oh my god, you could have ceramic elementals.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
Are we making? Yeah, sorry, Chrissy, you go.
No, what I was going to say to Brian, I think he misunderstood my accessibility thing. What I meant was like if you've got a left-handed kobold, I can make weapons for that.
Oh, okay.
Weapons that, not accessibility as in, like, necessarily planes and
Okay.
things like that. You know, like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, this is easier to open up on this suit thing. You know, diving suit.
Yeah, I'm with you. Sorry,
Like this person rather than.
I
That's
misinterpreted.
Das will
Yeah.
still do
So when
business with Tink regardless. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you were saying that, like, you know, like us opening up like planes and stuff to one another. I was like, I think you've misunderstood my my angle.
I apologise. So, but
either way,
again, the planes are they'll start integrating with each other, so there'll be weird stuff going on. Definitely, Earth and Fire will be at each other's throats constantly.
Ooh, that's a good
Surprise.
question. Are we going to see more airships outside of the airplane?
There would certainly be a few. Well, it depends. Actually, does Das let the technology of the airships get out? Because technically that's the only working airship. Others will try and make their own, but it won't be much better than a hot air balloon and...
oh,
and someone just doing produce flame all the time.
I would leave that up to my royal vizier.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah.
Don't make me answer my own question.
Well, no, because in my mind, my brain's like, okay, Avatar: The Last Airbender logic. People know hot air float. People can make fire. So they'll just be doing hot air balloons, but no one's figured out how to do lateral movement and actually give it speed forward without destabilizing everything. So, part of me's like, at some point, probably, but it'd be like on the small scale, like you see them have.
I'd like to think that Das would try to work with others to help achieve such things, like, and maybe improve on the technology so that we're not working with such volatile materials like thorium and emberstone.
I think I could see like Eppa try to convince Das to sort of make Kumo sort of like the interplanar port. So you've got those like airships going to different planes, apart from the plane of water, where it would have to be a submarine.
Yes.
Because then it's just like, okay, cool. Kumo becomes stupidly rich because it's the easiest way to transport anything between the planes.
Yes.
I got this wonderful image now of like airships going to from the plane of air to the material plane, and then there's like drill ships to the plane of Earth.
Yes.
And it's just a submarine for the plane of water, whilst others like travel through their own gates or what have you. Now the plane of water one, they just drop it and it just falls through its own portal that way.
Oh god.
It's a submarine. It hasn't got any means of being lifted.
Yeah.
It's literally just drop. It just vanishes as it disappears.
The scariest thing of all, Brian, though, all of these ships and all of these ports are being manned by kobolds.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm down for this.
Although I don't know whether the elves would have some resentment that their elven kingdom is just being completely taken over by kobolds.
Well, that's going to be a thing for the elven things. Like I said, like they're post Sengoku isolationist at this point.
Yeah.
Like they are fully closed off to the world. All the ports are shut unless you get a really decent reason for coming, or like an actual invite. No, your ship is told to stay away.
Oh, what's his name? Who's the guy who forced the ports in Japan not to open?
Oh Christ! It was a U.S. general, I think. Off the top of my head.
Oh, Perry.
Matt Perry. Matt Perry.
U.S. Commodore Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
I do just
Matthew
love
Perry.
the idea of a Matthew Perry kobold figure. Like, oh my god, Das's grandson.
like Das's great, or like Das's grandson, even. Yeah, by all means.
100% one of Das's grandchildren has to be if not the big bad, a bad in the next campaign.
Or just the sole reason why the ports opened up in the first place through bigger gun diplomacy.
Yeah.
Quite literally. It's just like, as I said, too many guns got out of Eppa's control. Oh no!
Oh no! I just thought for now you just got me on a historical thing of like I can combine some of my favourite things into one scenario of events.
What about Blightbite? Blightbite would also be on. Yeah, so Das's grandson could potentially be accidentally under Blightbite's tutelage because Blightbite had to change his name in order to like not be found out by Das and his guards.
Well, now what I'm having in my head is like it's one of Das's grandkids that does the whole forcing the ports to open through bigger gun diplomacy. Not much, like no one actually dies. It's literally like a full gun barrage over the town just to remind them like I don't even need to get close to hit you. I can hit you without needing to. But then like a couple of months later the elves get smarter, hit the ship. So Das's grandson goes full Das mode and decides to level the town, to which then there is a descendant of Blightbites just reminding him temper.
Oh god! No!
And then somewhere on the elven choking it, there was a hill. It's now a crater. Like that much firepower was delivered.
Oh god! Damn! That's was meant to be a silly comedic character.
Nope. War criminal.
No, grandfather to war criminals.
Yes.
Grandfather to war criminals.
That's missing. So anyway, before we
wait, you said one of your children was called Dis, right?
Yeah, Dis, Dat, and Dees.
Does that mean that their child could be called Asta? So it's Disaster.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Oh no, it's officially Asta now. It's Commodore Asta that causes it all.
Commodore Asta.
Of the House of Dis.
The House of Dis. Yeah.
Brings a new meaning to feeling the Asta.
Oh dearie me.
Anyways, so we close the book on the Ozlandia campaign setting for now. And we leave the fantasy worlds behind us as we now begin to advance onto the space age. And not so much next week, because planning and characters and other such things. But possibly in a couple of weeks, or when people are free and available, we'll go through character creation, we'll do like a little session 0, and then we'll be beginning our full campaign of Starfinder 2nd Edition. Although the more observant would have noticed I drew a hand gesture earlier, because I decided to look at my Payzio account, because I got curious when the Alien Core book is coming out.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
It was meant to come out in October. 5th of November.
Bonfire night.
It's meant to come out this month and they pushed it back.
Yes.
But it's cool, it's fine. I'm good. Because thankfully, and it's my... Although, annoyingly, I can't do it on Roll20 for some reason, which is irritating. I can't do custom monsters, but it's fine. I can just do... I'll have the sheets in front of me and roll them. Because of how Starfinder 2nd Edition works with Pathfinder 2nd Edition, they are basically interchangeable.
Okay.
So I can give you guys some quote-unquote bandits instead of space pirates.
Fair enough.
CR and stats and damage would all be the same, it would just be different flavor text.
Fair enough.
So just to give you all a heads up, that's kind of the theme of it all. So yeah. But yeah, that's going to be it for this 5th edition D&D campaign.
Yes.
Until my sci-fi itch is thoroughly scratched and fantasy needs to make a comeback.
Yeah.
But we'll see on that one. So we thank you all for watching and tuning in throughout this entire campaign. Or what was this now, 4?
Yeah, campaign 4.
Before.
Campaign 4 and 136.
Yep.
Mhm.
But it's also everything else is like campaign 1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
Oh boy, I ran a lot of campaigns in this setting. I need to sit down and do that campaign guide. It's literally crypt notes and that's it.
You don't have a
Okay.
campaign guide with different bookmarks. The world in 1214. The world in 1794.
Hang on, I will go
Why
to
are
my
there
drive.
so many craters on this map now?
Yeah.
Is it
Okay.
in there? Karen.
I was just gonna say I have one final question before we wrap up this campaign,
Go on.
and I've been holding back this question because it is a burning question in my mind, and I've just got to ask it. Did the theatre group ever get their Aphrodite costume back, or does Daz just keep it?
Oh, Das has still got a hold of it.
Das has it on full display at the Great Kumo Museum, where
there's like various
artifacts that may have been collected over time, including the Aphrodite costume, on full display. Like with
Oh.
wig.
You know, people wondered why the new costume looked a bit weird, and it turns out it was just a moped they had to dye yellow really hastily. No wonder the actor looked uncomfortable because the smell was horrible.
And it becomes like a whole Halloween costume in the future.
It's like, you know, when you have like your in-trend Halloween costumes, like one year it's Wednesday, and then the year before that was probably like Stranger Things, and then the year before that it was like Normal People Scare Me. This year it would be the Aphrodite costume with mop head wig and white sheet toga and just yeah. And for extra flavor, some people were so impressed and amused by just this kobold playing this supposedly beautiful goddess that they also make like little kobold masks just to match that. Just for funs and giggles. Like, yes.
There we go. I just thought it'd be a good way to end the campaign.
Oh yeah, the perfect way to end the
It
campaign.
black on a Aphrodite costume made with a mop head.
Yes.
That's the secret. This was all a play.
This was all a play.
The curtain falls, there's a raucous applause, and we shall see you all in the future for Starfinder 2nd Edition. Goodbye,
Yes.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
That's all. folks.
Goodbye.